Alright, how's it going? How you doing? Welcome to part 4 of my Fallout 3 Let's Play, and today we're going to be just hanging about with this barrel. I'm just going to show you some things. I find it's easier to carry them if you walk backwards. See, you tend to drop it if you walk forwards. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, sorry. Who was that? Okay. No. Oh, this is so... so hard. Okay, so we're up on top of here. Was that you complaining before? I'll put this away. So this is the top of Lucas Sim's house. There's a wee trapdoor here. Now it's highlighted in red, but I don't think you actually lose karma if you go in, but we'll see. Anyway, we're going in here to very quickly find a bobblehead. Bobblehead strength. My strength has been permanently increased by 1. So that'll be my strength at 10 now. And that's me out. That's a way to get in. You can jump up here with a little help. You can also pick the...
That's locked. And yes, I can see you eyeing it.
Yeah, very good. You can pick the lock to the door. Also, I think you can get in at certain points, maybe certain points of the day, or when he is... once you've disarmed the bomb, I think he lets you into his house. If you disarm the bomb. Anyway, that's how you get the strength. So, strength of 10. Not bad. Anyway, I've been thinking about how I'm going to do these videos from now on, and I figured, like, I hope that I can do, you know, more or less the whole game, which will take a while. And I've been kind of rushing through some bits a little while, skipping some bits that I think might be boring, but I thought that maybe people would want to see more or less everything. So I'm just going to spend, rather than rush off immediately, I'm just going to spend a little time around Megaton and check out the things that are here, just to get a full idea of what's here. We'll talk to some people in Megaton today. And I think after that I'll probably do the missions, the quests that you get from Moira, just because they're quite good to begin with, for starting characters, I think. So if you don't like a lot of chat, there's probably going to be a lot of chat in this one, just talk to people. If you don't like that, then might want to skip this video. But I'm going to go outside Megaton. I'm going to cheat a little bit. Not cheat, but just because I've played the game before.
Welcome to Megaton. Please stand clear.
I know where some things are.
Looking to make a trade?
And here's a...
Welcome, welcome! My name is Crow, and I travel the land offering vestments of protection. And you are fortunate I found you in time. You bear the look of one who is haunted, but I am proud to say that my wares can protect you from even the cruel claws of death itself. Have a look.
It's a bit dramatic. So this is one of the like travelling caravans that you encounter. I think there's 4 of them, and they sort of go between certain set points. And this one is mostly armour and things, I think.
My caravan sells clothing and armor to decorate and protect the body while it endures the ravages of the physical world. My travels take me from Canterbury Commons to where there is true need of this protection. After all, this is what they'll pay the most for.
Have a look at what he's got.
If the clothes make the man, then here are the means to remake yourself.
I don't tend to buy stuff really. There's nothing really here I want anyway. But it's good to talk to him. He gives you the location of Canterbury Commons. He'll also do repairs.
Maybe. Let's take a look.
What have I got? Don't really care about repair at that. Yeah, that'll do.
Stay safe on the path you travel.
Welcome to
Anyway,
Megaton.
if you go around the back of Megaton here, there's a little hidey hole with some good stuff in it. That I think someone maybe tells you about it at one point, but I think I just stumbled across it. I can't remember, but now that I know it's there, I can go straight there without anyone telling me about it at all. There's a few creatures back here. I think there's some mole rats. Yeah, there's one. Uh-oh. Oh, some dogs. Yeah, this guy doesn't want. Oh no! Right in the face. Oh, you swine. Oh, that one's dead. Oh, pressing the wrong button all over the place. Yeah, so I might want to heal myself a little bit. See some of these guys. Yeah. Loads of roach meat. Lovely. That'll do. Good as new. Oh, I should have picked up this mole rat meat. Some of that. Yeah. Anyway, in this rock between these trees here, there's a little cache. Weapons cache. So you get a sniper rifle, a little note go with it, some ammo for it, stealth boy, 2 stim packs. That's pretty useful. Have a look at the note. And that's just someone left it for someone else. The sniper rifle is one of my favourite weapons. Really in any game I like sniper rifles. I don't really like to get involved in the fighting. Just pick things off from a distance. It's quite a powerful weapon in Fallout. And I use it quite a lot. It's good to have at the beginning, but it's probably in bad repair. It's probably need to improve it a little bit, get some money. As you can see, if the sun's coming up, there'll be a few more people up and about we can talk to. You'll notice I said that I was going to use my baseball bat, and I've done nothing but shoot things, but you know, I'm a liar. Put the gun away. So, water processing plant. I don't really want to do that whole Leo style thing.
Yes?
Not talking to you. Still locked. What time is it? It is 6 in the morning. I suppose that's quite early. We'll find somebody to talk to. Some toilets here. I'm not going to go in the men's toilets because I am a woman. This is Moriarty's. There's Billy Creel's house, still shut. Here's Manya. She knows all about Megaton. I'm just going to go into the women's bathroom for a second. Something terrible's happened in this corner. There's nothing really in here. There is a knife, I think. Yes. Some steak. Salisbury steak. Yeah, the knife's a fairly useful hand-to-hand weapon. Sometimes, if I don't get the house in Megaton right away where you can store your stuff, I usually use this locker, or the one in the men's bathroom, to store things. Things seem to be permanently stored there. It's quite useful. We'll go talk to Nathan. Oh, Nathan, you went indoors. Oh, I can go into their house now. Hi, how you doing? Oh, holotape. I'm rarely in here.
Ha! Look at this! New blood! Tell me, girl, you ever hear of the Enclave? The last remnant of the good old USA they are. Now, I don't know you from Adam, but I got you pegged for a patriot, and any patriot worth her salt is gonna toss her gun in for the Enclave. Any day now, they're gonna roll up here, and then this nightmare will be over for good. But listen to me, Ramble. I'm Nathan. What can I do for you?
The whole plot with the Enclave is quite interesting to me because some people think that it's just the iBots and the radio is just like a recording, a loop or something like that. And then you meet this guy Nathan, who's like totally in support of them, but is a bit of an idiot. And so you're never really sure what's going to happen with that. And then there's something plays out at the end. Which if you've played the game, you know what happens. But it's quite a good kind of foreshadowing, I think.
Why? Why? Look around you. This is the good old USA. Sure, she looks a little bit different these days, but you're still on American soil. And even if you were born in some underground vault, you were born under the United States, which makes you an American. And it's your duty and my duty to support our country and our president, no matter what. Understand?
Can't argue with that. I think this is a sarcastic answer, but I like taking it.
Now there's a proud patriot. After all, if they could do us wrong, we wouldn't have elected them in the first place, right? Yes, sir. Trust in the judgment of other people to know what's best for me. It's the American way. They're the American government. The eagle. People comma we the more perfect union. They're on the radio. They have been for years. President Eden talks about everything they're doing. They got flying robots all around, watching everything so they know what to do when they finally swoop in and clean this place up. You'll see. People think I'm just a crazy old man. Things will be different when the Enclave gets here.
They sure will, buddy.
Take care.
Take care, you crazy old man. We'll talk to Manya about
Well, hey
Megaton.
there, stranger. I'm Manya. The old coot wandering around here is my husband, Nathan. If there's anything we can help you with, ask me. Don't ask Nathan. He'll just blabber at you about the damned Enclave all day.
Too late. Oh yeah, the holotape that we picked up there, that I forgot to listen to, is from this android that we heard about. I'm not going to ask her about that just now. I want to play the holotape, but let's see what the word around town is.
There's only one thing that concerns me in this town these days. What my damn fool husband is doing. He wanders around here all day and all night, preaching about the Enclave and trying to get parts for his guns. I'm not sure who's the bigger fool, him or me. After all, I married him.
But that's fascinating. One thing about the Megaton, I think, when you first get to it, is that there's a lot of people here, and it feels like maybe they were going to give you quests, or maybe they were going to tie quests to them, and they don't have any quests. They just give you sort of history about the town and a bit of colour, and you get most of the quests from Moira in Crater Side Supply. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. In one way, you know, it's like you've got these people who are who've got some sort of, it makes the game sort of more rich, more story, but also you can sort of skip most of this. Sometimes they'll tell you about locations nearby, which is sort of useful when you're first playing the game, but otherwise there's not a lot to get from them.
I can tell you just about anything you want to know, honey. Megaton's history ain't no secret. Long ago, before the war, there used to be machines. They were like buses, but they flew through the sky, taking people anywhere they wanted to go. You didn't have to walk, you just went to the air station, bought a ticket, and took to the skies. Anywhere in the world, you just up and flew there. When the war happened, the machines started dropping from the sky. Everyone around here thinks that the bomb made the crater, but it didn't. The crater provided good cover from the dust storms, and when my daddy and the rest of the town decided to build the walls, they used what they had. Some of us wanted to, but the Church of Atom was just getting its start then. We needed their help to build the walls and clear the wreckage. If we'd have tried to move the bomb, they would have refused to help. Besides, a lot of people just wanted to leave it alone. It didn't seem to be hurting anything, and who knows what would happen if we messed with it. Good eye. You're right, honey. There are. There was an air station a couple of miles from here. It had been stripped of everything except the planes. My daddy got a bunch of people together to go out there, break apart the machines, and drag back what we could use. It took him a couple of months. You can't even tell where the air station was anymore. The wasteland just took it back. It's a hell of a lot easier than trying to find enough parts to build walls and houses from nothing. The scrap was there, why not use it? Besides, it's sturdy. It keeps the raiders and the dust storms out. Not all of us had the luck to be born in a vault, you know. Sure thing, honey. Well, originally, it started as a hole in the ground. My pappy talked about how his father and the original settlers just hid in this crater. It was enough to keep them safe from the dust storms. When things cooled down and people started wandering into the wastes, some stayed behind. The wanderers started coming back here to trade their stuff. By the time my pappy was born, the town was a full-on trading center. Pappy got rich on the caravan routes and eventually convinced the others to build the walls to hold off the raiders.
Good plan.
Well, the raiders for one. Once the town got big enough, they'd wait until the traders and their guards were away. They'd come in and clean us out. Now, the super mutants, they were a whole other breed of problem. They'd kill us if they had to, but mostly they tried to drag people away, alive. So, eventually, my father did something about it. Him and a few others organized the traders and the citizens and built the walls. So we're pretty safe now. Still, I wish those Brotherhood of Steel fellers hadn't hit on such hard times. They really helped keep the wolves at bay.
So you're introduced to the idea of super mutants are taking people away alive, and you find out sort of more about that later on. Also, the Brotherhood of Steel are around here, and if you've played the previous games, you sort of know these are the same kind of factions that were in those.
Not at first. It was a collection of people trying to get into the vault, people worshipping the bomb, and a few other refugees. Then the traders came. Now the caravans take care of most of the trading, but before they were set up, it was all Megaton. I worked on the caravans with my father for a while. That's how I met that worthless bag of liver spots I call a husband. No, space is limited these days. You see all of these people wandering around here? They live up in the common house and aren't really citizens. Most people around here keep one eye open around strangers, but me, I can spot a raider spy at 100 meters. I'm not worried about it at all. But if having meetings and pretending to vote on things makes the others feel safer, so be it. If you say so, honey. I was born here, actually, just like my pappy. Oh, for a while I helped him scavenge, and then later on his caravan. But traipsing around the wasteland is work for young people. After I met Nathan, I just wanted to stop moving around so much. We've been here ever since. Of course, I can't say that it's been good for Nathan's sanity. Oh, they come from all over. All over. You name it. The Stahl family grew up out east somewhere. Lucy's from some little settlement to the north. Billy doesn't really talk about where he's from. Doc Church used to live in Rivet City. Jericho, well, let's just say that men can change. I hope. Well, technically, no one. But you can't put two people in a room together without one of them trying to govern the other. But it depends on who you ask. Lucas Sims appointed himself the sheriff. He throws anyone out who causes too much trouble. But Colin Moriarty runs just about everything else. Not much happens here that he doesn't know about or plan. That man is the scum of the earth.
Yep.
He keeps the drunks around here soaking in liquor. And that poor Nova, that girl deserves better. And don't even get me started on how he treats Gob. Just because the boy looks dead doesn't mean that he should be treated like that. That man has his fingers in everything around here. Just watch what you say about him. It'll always get back.
A magician named Gob.
That man tries to bring law to this place. Lost cause, if you ask me. But I respect his trying. He does seem to keep people in line, though. Other than that weird cowboy thing of his, I don't have much to complain about.
Yeah.
All right, then. Anything else you wanted to know?
Where's your money?
Well, you come on back anytime you want to hear more.
Right, I'll just...
Come back if you need something, honey.
Yeah, we'll just listen to this tape for a sec. Here we go.
If you're listening to this recording, it is because you're believed to be trustworthy. I hope that is the case, because this recording puts us both in danger.
Uh-oh.
I'm escaping from the Commonwealth. I'm an android, a synthetic man, a slave. The men hunting me are ruthless and will stop at nothing to retrieve their property. I need to find a doctor in the wasteland to perform facial reconstruction. I also need someone who knows a great deal about computers. I need to have my memories erased and my face altered to look like someone else.
You seen Nathan anywhere around here?
I think he's inside the bus house you have here.
Last I heard, they were looking for a surgeon and a computer technician. But you best keep your head down, honey. Those hounds are still out there.
I do not know what you mean.
Send Nathan home if you see him.
Yeah, so we now know there's an android hiding out somewhere, who perhaps has altered his, what he looks like, and wiped his memory, so maybe he doesn't know he's an android. Still locked. I was going to mention the last time about the bomb, so I should maybe talk about it now. And the bomb that's in the middle of this town, you've got this choice. Games nowadays, they like to give you moral choices, and the moral choice you have right away in this game is, do you disarm the bomb so it's safe, or do you take Mr. Burke's contract and put a detonator on it and then blow up the whole town? And to me, there's something weird about that, because I don't think it's really about the kind of moral choices that we face every day. I think it's like the choice there is between being a reasonable person and being a psychopath. And I think that if you want to blow up the town, you're just kind of crazy. If you're actually a kind of nasty person, a kind of selfish person, a morally kind of broken person, it's to your advantage to actually not blow up the bomb, because there are so many quests that start from here, so many people that you could steal from. There's a house that you can get that can be your base of operations. It's actually more useful to you to keep Megaton here, even if you want to purely be a very selfish person. And I think that a lot of games have these moral choices which are actually not between helping others and helping yourself, but are more kind of about just being a very noble or being very comically evil. And I think that that's why generally, like I was saying, it's very hard for me to not play this game good, because a lot of the advantages are for players who choose the nice thing to do, and the other option always sort of puts you at a sort of disadvantage. And I think there are probably games now, they're becoming more sophisticated, that do a better job of that. But I think that's one thing about this game that's kind of lets it down a bit. Although it is a little bit sort of comic book like, this game, it would have been nicer to have more subtle kind of choices. I've already spoken to Lucy West, there's not much in her house.
Yes, that's locked, and yes, I can see you eyeing it.
Good for you, missus. There's one of them. Look at this guy. Or this woman. I'm not sure if it's a man or a woman. Just carrying a knife about. I wouldn't... You know, if I was the sheriff, I don't think I would be happy about that kind of stuff. We've been for a wee. We've been in here. Alright, mate. We'll go into Billy Creel's house. There's not much in here. There's there's this stuff. There's like these little sort of holotapes. I'm not really sure what they're for. They seem to be kind of unique items. I think maybe this is one of those things where there was like a quest around this, or maybe there's a quest I don't know about. Billy Creel's looks after this girl Maggie.
Well, hot damn! Someone new. Always a pleasure. Name's Billy Creel. You call me Billy, all right? I know Megaton looks more like a boneyard than a town, but it ain't all bad. Take me and Maggie, for instance. We make do just fine. I trade the stuff I scavenge, and she helps keep me on the straight and narrow. Oh, sorry. I guess I got ahead of myself, huh? Maggie's 9. Sweetest little girl you'd ever care to meet. We take care of each other. I ain't never had a daughter, but if I did, I'd want her to be Maggie. I took her in when her parents got killed by raiders. That was 2 years ago. It was a pretty bad scene. Small settlement up north. I'd stopped in to trade some salvage, and the whole place had been wiped out. I found Maggie hiding under a bed, in the same room where her parents had been butchered. We've been together ever since.
You know, she's sitting right there. You might not want to talk about that.
All I know is that I spent too much time out there, and beyond that, I ain't gonna talk about it.
Fair enough.
Megaton is the best little town you'll find in the capital wasteland. Don't let anyone tell you different. Strong walls, strong people, and strong booze. We've got everything you need to make a life these days. Me? I deal with the caravan suppliers. I used to ride with those guys, so they cut me some good deals. Helps keep the town supplied. But more importantly, I take care of Maggie. Of course, she's getting a little old to have Billy looking over her shoulder all the time. People have been saying that there's something wrong with the water purifier. But old Walter's been keeping that thing running for decades. I'm not worried. No reason it'd pick now to go down for good. Would it?
Don't worry about it, mate. I'll fix that.
Easy, man.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a wee safe over here.
Don't even think of breaking into that.
Which he's obviously protective about. I'm not sure what's in there. I don't think I've ever broken in. Another one of these holotapes. I'm not sure. You get this impression, I think when you talk to Maggie, you get this impression that maybe Billy Creel's lying about how he found Maggie, and that maybe he was a raider that was in that raid. And again, it feels like there should be like a wee quest around that, but there's not. Yes, I do. Hopefully this is open now. If not, I might just wait. It's open. Alright.
Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. Oh, I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply. But what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say, I'm working on a book about the wasteland. It'd be great to have the foreword by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you?
Sounds like a good idea. She's got an armoured Vault 101 suit behind her counter, which you might not have noticed when you come in. So you can ask her about that. But I'm just going to ask her about this book she's writing. Maybe.
Great. Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy.
All these funny little answers.
A runaway dad, huh? I've seen plenty of them before, but none with the big 101 on their back. Good luck finding him. Maybe the armored vault suit will help you out there, huh? That'll be good for the book. In fact, want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun.
Oh man, she just gives you it for nothing.
Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a wasteland survival guide.
Good idea.
For that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens. No, then they just yell a lot at me with mean words.
Um,
Good enthusiasm.
I thought so.
Now, I think the first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers. Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines. Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to do first?
Let's do the food one.
Well, food and medicine. Everyone needs them once in a while, right? So they need a good place to find them. There's an old super-duper mart not far from here. I need to know if a place like that still has any food or medicine left in it.
Okay.
Oh, great! Food is most important, but see if you can get medicine too. And if there's nothing to find, then just come back in one piece, okay?
Bum 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 bum. So I can ask her about this android. I'm probably going to fail this, but we'll give it a go. Oh.
Yeah, I'm afraid that's not going to work with me.
Darn.
So, how's the scavenging?
Oh.
Oh,
I don't know why they give you an option to talk about having done it already when she's just given you the quest.
oh, I couldn't do that. It'd be a real blow to those nice folks in the church. Besides, it's not like that bomb ever hurt anyone. Live and let live, right?
It's a bomb.
Sure thing. I'm an open book. What do you want to know?
I don't want to talk about
Fine
that.
by me. I'm
right
always
now.
glad to talk.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to pay her money. I can't remember where you find out. Maybe Rivet City you find out about the android. Let's just see what she's got.
Absolutely.
Actually, I'm gonna maybe get rid of some stuff. I don't use a lot of chems, so I might get rid of them. I don't think I'm gonna use this Chinese pistol. The jet can go. That can go. Mentats I might keep. All of this can go. That's just money. Radix. I might keep that. That can be useful. Yeah. What have you got? Some ammo. I think I'm alright for ammo. Leather armor. It's got a missile launcher. Tempting. How much have I got? Like, yeah. I don't think I'm going to need a missile launcher just yet. Or a radiation chute. Schematics for this, they're quite expensive, can't get them just now. I don't know that the rocket launcher is a great weapon. Yeah, that'll do. I think we're just going to take the money and run.
Good hunting.
You know it.
Unless it's a steaming pile of slag, I'd say yes.
176 to repair the sniper rifle. I don't know. I think I might. I'll leave it just now. Okay.
Do I ever. I've got the schematics for something called a rocket launcher. I sell all the components too, so you can make the weapon yourself. Don't worry about ammo. This baby shoots all the junk you might find out there in the wasteland. Ashtrays, teddy bears, you name it. In fact, if you ever need to make any custom weapons, feel free to use my workbench here in the shop. All you need is the schematics and parts.
Okay. Yeah, that'll do just now.
See ya.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's most of the good stuff you can pick up in here. I think yeah, I think that what we'll do next is we'll do this, we'll go to the Super Duper Mart and we'll check that out. That's off to the east there, and that'll get us some stuff, some experience and some cash. Although I can't remember what she gives you actually. Maybe some drugs. And then, so I think we'll leave that for the next part. We've done a bit of talking around about town, and now I think we'll just head off that way, do a bit of exploring, get into a bit of a fight. There's a bit of a spoiler there, but there you go. So thanks for listening to part 4. Sorry it was mostly talking to folk about the town history and all that kind of thing, but hopefully if you haven't played the game you've learned a few things. There'll be a bit more action next time, I imagine, and I'll see you then.